Good afternoon, Storm fans. We're here in the mobile broadcast booth live at Bethany High School's athletic facility. Teams are on the court. Warm-ups are done. The ref is making his way to the podium. That means it is time for set number one. Oklahoma City Storm Middle School varsity taking on Bethany Bronchos. Brooklyn starts the Storm with the first serve of the game. An ace for Brooklyn. Broncos reach for it, shank the ball out. There's a toss and a hard serve back line. Bethany puts it up, a tip. Bree gets it. Out to Brenna. Pass back over by Brooklyn. Swing into the net by the Broncos. Gives Storm point number 2. Brooklyn with a deep serve to the back line. Another ace for Brooklyn. There's the serve. Shanked out. Another ace. 4-0. There's the serve into the donut. Call that an ace. Unable to be returned by the Broncos. There's the serve. And we're going to call that another ace. Shanked out by the Broncos. Makes it 6-0. There's the toss, deep serve. That's long and out. Point for the Broncos. Puts them on the board at 1. Broncos with the serve. Brooklyn keeps it in play. Bree moves it back. Leia passes it over the net. There's a swing. Brooklyn keeps it into play. Harper sets it out to Brenna, puts it in the net. Point for the Broncos. Storm still up by 4. Looks like Broncos were called for being in the net. That makes it Storm's point, 7-1. Couple of substitutions for Storm. Landry back to serve. Makes the score 7-1. Storm up by 6. Landry with an ace. All right, the score table says it is now 8-2. There's the toss and the serve. It's deep onto the back line. Broncos move the ball forward. They take a big swing, but it's into the net. Down on their side. Long serve and an ace for Landry. Another deep serve and an ace for Landry. Nope, they called that out. So 10-3, Broncos with the serve. Landry keeps it. Or that was Brooklyn that kept it back in play. Brenna with a kill. Technically, that wasn't a kill since they touched it. Brenna got the point. Skyler with the serve. Swing into the net by the Broncos. Makes it 12-3. Skyler with a wide serve gives Broncos point number 4. Storm still up by 8. Leah back in. Broncos with short serve into the net gives Storm the point, 13-4. Substitution Storm. Brenna comes out and Elena comes in. Elena has the serve. There's the toss. The serve's over the net. Broncos put the ball up, swing from the 10-foot line. Leah moves it up. Brooklyn tips it over. Brooklyn tries to dive and keep it off the floor. No such luck. 13-5. Substitution Broncos. The Broncos toss serves over the net. Elena is Brooklyn pushing it over the net. Broncos roll it. Brooklyn keeps it up. Landry with the sets, back over the net. Pushed into the donut, nobody there. Point Broncos. There's the serve over the net. Storm called in the net. Point Broncos. There's the serve. Leah moves it forward to Brooklyn. Out to Elena. Passes it over the net. I'm sorry, that was Michaela, not Elena. Broncos get it back over the net, but it's wide and out. Point Storm makes it 14-7. Substitution Storm. Harper with the serve. Point Storm. There's the serve again. It's up. Brooklyn's up. Swings at it. The blockers tip it up. Then it's onto the floor. Point Storm. 16-7. Harper serve is low under the net. Point Broncos, 16-8. There's the serve. It's right in front of the Storm player. Point Broncos. Serve to Elena, moves it up. Harper. Brooklyn rolls it over. There's a big swing back to Leah. Brooklyn, Bree back passing it over the net. There's a block. Leah keeps it in play. Harper. Elena with a back pass over the net. Point Storm. Leah with the serve. Passed back over. Brooklyn to Harper, back to Brooklyn. Swings at it. Point Storm. Leah with the serve. An ace for Leah. Short serve into the net. Point Broncos. I think the score table gave a point to the wrong team. They've got 19-10, so here goes the score adjustment for that. So we match what the score table has. There's the serve, Leah off of her and back. Makes it 19-11. There's the serve. Again, off of Leah and back. Broncos with the serve. It's wide. It's out. Point Storm. Makes it 20-12. Brooklyn goes back to serve. Substitution. Brenna comes in for Elena. Brooklyn with a deep serve. Moved over the net by the Broncos. Harper to three. Punches the ball over the net. There's a big swing. It's deep. Leah moves it forward. Skylar passes it over on the second touch. Broncos have the ball up. Tipped into the net. Point Storm. 21-20. I'm sorry, 21-12. Storm up by 9. There's the toss and the serve. To the back line. It's up and back. Passed over the net to Brooklyn. Harper set in the middle. Schuyler with the tip. And point Storm. Broncos called in the net. 22-12. Storm up by double digits. Broncos put the serve up. And a swing into the net. Point Storm, 23-12. There's the serve. Passed over the net to Leah. To Harper. Back set to Bree. Bree swings at it, puts the ball in the tape. Point Broncos, 23-13. Storm still up by 10. Substitution Broncos. There's the toss and the serve. Ball's over the net. Off of Schuyler into Leah. And then into Brenna. Point Broncos. 23-14. Here comes the Broncos serve. It's over the net deep. Brooklyn dives for it. Can't get the ball up enough to work with. 23-15. Another serve by the Broncos to Leah. Brooklyn moves it forward. Brenna passes it over the net. There's two. Passed over the net by the Broncos. Brooklyn to Leah. Brenna with a pass over the net. Broncos move it backwards, move it forwards. And big pass over the net to Brenna. Harper back to Brenna. Brenna's up, swings, puts it into the net. Point Broncos. (23-16). Storm still up by 7. Short serve, but Leah gets it up into the net. Storm can't get it out of the net. Point Broncos, 23-17. There's the Broncos serve. It's deep to Leah. She moves it up. Pushed over by Bree. Broncos swing. Hits the tape and it rolls over into the donut. Point Broncos, 23-18. Again, the Broncos with a deep serve. Harper steps in front of Leah, shanks the ball out. Point Broncos. 23-19, timeout Storm. All right, folks, we are in the first set. Storm started off doing very well, had a 10-point lead. Now it's down to 4. Back from the timeout, 23-19. Storm up by 4. Broncos have the serve. Deep serve back to Harper. Over to Brooklyn. Storm can't do anything with it. 23-20. Broncos closing the gap. Deep serve to Harper. Brenna gets it up. Bree over the net. There's a push. Skylar puts the ball up. Nobody's there. Broncos 21. Storm 23. Serve to Brenna. Brenna's got the ball up. It's close to the net. Skylar moves it back. Leah from the back line puts the ball over. There's a push. Pass back over by Harper. Skylar on the first touch, getting it back over the net. Pass back over by the Broncos. Brooklyn to Harper. Harper's got a set to Bree. Bree's up, swings at it. It's over the net. Back over in two. Brooklyn. Harper tries to get the set. Too close to the net. The Broncos knock it out of her hands. 23-22. Deep serve back to Leah again. Bree passes it over in two. Too close to the net. Oh, Storm keeps it in play. Holy moly. Skylar back passes it over the net, but it's wide and out. Makes it a tie game at 23. Broncos have come back from a 10-point deficit. The serve to Brenna. It's up Skylar with a set over the net. A push. It's up. Leah passing the ball over the net. There's a push. Harper to Leah. Bree with a pass over the net. The back line. A big swing. Leah keeps it off the floor. Harper out to Brenna. Brenna with a swing. Out. Comes back over the net. Skylar takes a swing at it, but it's long and out. Point Broncos. Set point. Timeout Storm. All right, back from the timeout. Broncos are up by one, 24-23, set point Broncos. There's the Broncos serve, it's deep. Brooklyn moves it up close to the net. Broncos tip it back over. Skylar's got it up, pushed out to Brenna, tipped over the net. Point Storm. Tie game at 24. Substitutions for Storm. Harper comes out and Brooklyn comes in. I'm sorry, not Brooklyn. Madeline comes in. And Bree comes out. Landry comes back in. Landry moves back to serve. There's a serve into the net. Storm down by one again. It's 24-25. Broncos in the lead. Broncos need one to take the first set. Substitution Broncos. Broncos with the toss. A wide serve. It's out to the bench. Tie game at 25. Skylar with the serve. Broncos move it back, then they move it forward. Passing it back over the net. Brooklyn. To Landry, it's up. Elena sends it over the net. A big swing, Brooklyn. Landry. Elena passing it over the net. There's a swing. Brenna puts the ball up. Back to Skylar. Moving it forward. Elena passing it backwards over the net. I'm sorry, Michaela. Not Elena. Michaela passing it backwards over the net. There's a swing. Brooklyn to Landry. It's up. Brenna rolls it over to the back line. It's up. Forward. Pushed over the net. Puts Storm in the lead. 26-25. Set point Storm. There's the serving up. Hits the tape. Bounces back on the Storm side. Broncos now 26. Tie game. Leah back in for Skylar. There's the Broncos serve. Brenna moves it forward. Tipped back over. A swing. Rolls off the top of the tape. Storm has it up. Ball's too low. Can't work with it. Point Broncos. 26-27. Set point Broncos. There's the toss and the serve. It's long. Point Storm. Brenna comes out and Elena comes in for Brenna. And it's Elena's serve. Tie game at 27. Elena's got a low serve into the net. Makes it 27-28. Substitutions for the Broncos. Set point Broncos. There's the toss and the serve. It's over. Michaela keeps it in play, passing it back over into the donut. The Broncos watch it hit the floor. Substitution Storm. Madeline comes out. Harper comes in. Then Landry comes out and Bree comes in. Harper with the serve. It's deep, shanked backwards. Moved forward, passed over the net. Michaela to Bree. Michaela with a push over the net. Broncos passing it over. Leah. Harper just kind of pushing it over the net. That ball is called out. Storm's point. There's Harper's serve. Broncos passing it over. Michaela. Bree with a deep push. Pushed over. Elena keeps it alive. Out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn swings at it. Another deep push. There's a one-handed roll by Harper that sends the ball out. Tie game at 29. There's the serve. Brooklyn keeps it up. Harper to Brooklyn in the middle. Brooklyn swings at it to the back. Leah back to serve. Leah's serve goes over the net. Broncos passing it over in a free ball. Leah puts the ball up. Harper tips it over on 2. Back over. And Skyler's there to put it down on him, but they're there to save it. And Skyler with the block. Makes it 31-29. Storm wins set number 1. Teams are back on the court. Some lineups have been checked. The ref is on the way to the podium. That means it is time for set number 2. Storm won the first set, 31-29. Broncos starting off set number 2 with the serve. The toss and the serve. Leah moves the ball forward. It's tight to the net. Harper tries to give it a little help and push it over. But the Broncos are there to block it, giving them the first point. Broncos serve goes into the net. Point Storm. Tie game at 1. Brooklyn starts off Storm with the first serve. Sends it to the back line. There's a swing into the net. Point Storm. Another serve to the back line. Broncos put the ball up. There's a middle set and the swing. It's in the outside corner. Tie game at 2. There comes the serve. It's Skyler in the middle of the back line. Harper too close to the net, passes it into the net. 2-3. Serve back to Skyler, puts it up again, close to the net. Broncos capitalize on it, try to put it down, but it gets passed back over by the Storm. There's a tip, hits the top of the tape and down onto the floor Storm side. Makes it 2-4. Broncos serve again back to Skyler. Harper puts it up. Brennan with the swing, sends it to the back line. Passed back over by the Broncos. Harper with set. Skyler in the middle, pushing the ball down onto the floor. A kill for Skyler. And substitutions for Storm. Madeline and Landry come in. Landry goes back to serve. It's 3-4. Serve goes to the back line. Broncos try to put it down. Leah keeps it off the floor. Skyler out to Brenna. Brenna gets a kill. Tie game at 4. Broncos with a high pass off the serve, moving it forward. Push back over, rolls off the tape. Skyler back passes over to the net by Skyler. There's a set by the Broncos and a swing into the donut point Broncos. Substitution Broncos. Broncos with the toss and the serve. Short into the net. Point Storm, tie game at 5. Leia comes back to serve. Into the middle of the court. Broncos with a push. Leia keeps it alive. Landry tries to run to get that ball up, but it ends up in the net. Point Broncos makes it 5-6. Substitution Broncos. There's the serve. Brooklyn puts it up. Landry pushes it over the net. Gets the point for Storm. Brenda comes out and Elena comes in and goes back to serve. Short serve into the net. Broncos up by 1. There's the toss and serve. Michaela takes the serve, puts it up, and Storm's pushing it over the net. Broncos called in the net. Makes it tie game at 7. Harper in for Madeline. And Bree in for Landry. Harper goes back to serve. Serve down the right side. Shanked up and back into the wall. An ace for Harper. Storm now in the lead by 1. Serve to the middle, put up by the Broncos. Big hit over the net. Leah moves it forward. Nobody can get to the ball. Tie game at 8. Substitution Broncos. Leah puts the ball up. Harper. Brooklyn from the 10-foot line. It's a kill. Michaela back to serve. A swing to the back. Off of Michaela and out. Point Broncos. Tie game at 9. Leah back in. Substitution Broncos. There's the serve. Skylar stops it, puts it up. Bree out to Brooklyn, passes it over. Shanked out by the Broncos. 10-9. Brooklyn goes back to serve, and Brenna comes in for Elena. Brooklyn serve down the right side. Broncos keep it in play. Swings across the court. Leah to Harper. It's up. Brenna. Broncos with the swing. It's back to Leah again. Harper with the middle set. Oh, no, little pass middle set. Harper with a dive and a pass. Gets it back over the net. Broncos aim for the donut. There's a dive, and it's Broncos point. Tie game at 10. There's the Broncos serve, cross court. Brooklyn keeps it up. Harper sets Brenna, puts it over the net. Back on 2, Skylar. Brooklyn to Harper, tipped. Substitution Storm. Madeline for Harper and Landry for Bree. It's 11-10. Storm up by 1. Landry with a low serve into the net makes it tie game at 11. Broncos serve goes to the outside. Leah to Brenna. Leah from the back line into the net. Puts the Broncos in the lead. Another serve. Brenna cuts it off. Madeline puts it up. Skylar. Storm under the net. Makes it 11-13. Again, an outside serve. Leah puts it up. Brooklyn runs through it. Madeline tries to back pass it. Doesn't get far enough to the net. Timeout, Storm. Back on the court from the timeout, it's Storm 11, Broncos 14. Broncos have the serve. Tosses up. Brenna moves it forward. Bree pushes it over on the second hit. And point Storm. Leah back to serve. Michaela into the front line. Leah's low and over the net. Broncos put it up. There's a swing. Michaela passing it back over to the net. Again, the Broncos put it up. They swing. Brooklyn dives for it. Michaela out to Brenna. Brenna sends it over the net. There's another swing. Brooklyn to Landry, out to Brenna. Broncos keep the ball in play. Madeline takes a swing at it, sends the ball high and out. Makes it 12-15, Storm down by 3. Broncos with the serve. It's over the net. Brooklyn puts it up to Landry, tips it over the net. Broncos can't return it. Point Storm. Brenna comes out, Elena comes in, and Elena moves back to serve. Storm down by 2. Elena's low and over the net. Broncos put it over in 2. There's a dive. Michaela pushing it over in 2. Broncos put it into the net and onto the floor. Storm gets the point, 14-15. Elena's got a little power behind that serve. Goes wide and out. Point Broncos. Substitution Broncos. Storm down by 2. And the serve is up and it's over the net. Leah takes a dive for it, doesn't make it in time. 14-17. Michaela puts the serve up. Landry rolls it over the net in 2, pushed back over. Landry tries to get the ball up, goes out. Point Broncos, 14-18. The deep serve, Michaela goes for it, sends the ball backwards. An ace for the Broncos, puts them up by 5. Another deep serve. Elena moves the ball forward. It's up. Michaela into the donut, but the Broncos keep the ball in play. Pass back, Leah up to Landry. Out to Madeline, swings at it, puts it over. Broncos with the big swing. A block by Michaela. Gives Storm the point. Madeline comes out, Harper comes in, and Landry comes out, and Bree comes in. Harper back to serve, Storm down by 4, 15-19. There's a serve down the right side, shanked out, an ace for Harper. Cross-court serve. Broncos put the ball up, move it forward. Take a swing from the 10-foot line. It's back and out. (17-19). Storm comes back to within 2. Harper serves low into the net. Gives the Broncos up by 3. There's the Broncos serve. Elena moves it forward. Bree puts it up. Back pass over the net by Harper. There's a set and a swing. Onto the floor. Makes it 21-17. Timeout Storm. After a long first set that Storm finally won 31-29, they started off pretty good in the second set, and they've lost that lead. All right, back from the timeout into the game. Storm 17, Broncos 21. Broncos with the serve. There's the toss and the serve, heads to the back line. Leah dives for it, sends the ball out. Broncos now up by 5. Another deep serve. Brooklyn puts it up to Harper. It's up. Brooklyn up and a swing at it. It's long and out. 17-23. Storm down by 6. Deep serve. Brooklyn moves it up to Harper. Right side set. Caleb tipped it over. Leah moves it up to Harper. Brooklyn passing it over from the 10-foot line. There's a dive to keep it in play. Broncos moving it around. Leah up to Harper, out to Brooklyn, swing at it. Over the net. Broncos send it back into the net, though. Point Storm. Makes it 18-23. Michaela comes back to serve. Skylar into the front line. Deep serve. The Broncos keep in play. The swing from the 10-foot line makes it into the back court. And onto the floor. Point Broncos. Leah back in for Michaela. Set point Broncos. 18-24. There's the serve. Leah puts it up to Harper. It's at Brooklyn from back court. And the Broncos were in the net. It's at 19-24. Brenna in for Elena. Brooklyn with the serve. Brooklyn serve goes down the right side. Broncos keep it in play. There's a set and a push tipped up. Brooklyn dives, can't get there in time. Broncos win set number 2, 25-21. We are going to set number 3. Teams are back on the court. The lineups have been checked. The ref is on the way to his podium. That means it is now time for set number 3. Storm won the first set. Broncos won the second. Third set takes it all. There's the serve by the Broncos. Up to Harper. Skylar's up. Swings into the net. Point Broncos. I don't know what happened, but Storm got the point. Brooklyn serve. Two to 0, Storm in the lead. An ace for Brooklyn. There's a serve to the back line, put up by the Broncos. Pushed over. Leah gets it up. Brooklyn brings it back. Harper with a back pass over the net. Broncos push it over in 2. Broncos called on a back row attack, it looks like. Makes it 4 to 0. Serve goes back to the middle. It's put up. The Broncos swing. And a block again by Skylar. I believe that's her second one for today. Timeout, Broncos. Storm starting off this final set strong with a 5 to 0 lead. Back from the timeout, Brooklyn still serving for Storm. Again to the middle back. Broncos put it up and swing. Leah moves it forward. It's tight to the net. It's too far under the net to get played out. Puts the Broncos on the board with 1. Broncos serve. It's low over the net. Skylar sends it back over with a pass. Broncos roll it. Out to Harper. Leah from the back line. It's up. Bree passes it over. Broncos have it up in a big swing. Leah. Harper runs for it. Brooklyn. The big pass back over the net. Broncos swing. Brooklyn puts it up. Bree back over the net. It's tight. Storm called in the net. Broncos serve. Leah moves it forward. A little bit of trepidation. Storm gets the ball back over the net in 3. Push. Bree. Too tight to the net. Five to 3. Storm still up by 2. There's the toss and the serve. It's a cross-court serve. Brooklyn, Bree, Skylar sends it to the back line. There's a set. It's up, back to Leah. It's up. Harper moves it forward a little bit. Skylar with a back pass, but it's wide. Timeout, Storm. Storm started off this set with an unanswered 5-point lead, 5 to 0. Broncos got the ball and have come back, and it's now 5 to 4, only a 1-point difference. Back from the timeout. Storm 5. Broncos 4. There's the serve. Leah. It's over the net. Pushed back over by the Broncos. Bree passing it back over. Broncos push. It rolls over the net. Storm's not there in a position that they can get it back over. Makes it tie game at 5. Somehow during the timeout, the score table gave the Broncos an extra point. There's the serve. Leah pushes the ball forward, but nobody's around to get it. Makes it 5-6. There's the toss and the serve. And an ace from the Broncos. Again, the toss and the serve. Cross-court serve. It's out, but Brooklyn keeps it in play. Harper over to Brenna. Passes it back over the net. It's up in a swing. Brenna tips it up. Leah moves it forward. Harper with a back pass over the net. There's a set and a swing into the net. Point Storm. Makes it 6-7. Harper comes out. Madeline comes in. Bree goes out. And Landry comes in. Landry goes back to serve. Also some substitutions on the Broncos side. Landry sends her serve along to the back line. An ace for Landry. Bronco player leans back and sends the ball back even farther. Tie game at 7. Down the right side, pushed back forward by the Broncos. A swing and a block by Skylar. Skylar passed the ball back over in 2. A long swing, it's in the back corner. Makes it 7-8. Substitution Broncos, and here comes their serve. Brenna. Back to Brooklyn. It's up. Madeline passes it over the net. It's low to the net. Broncos aren't ready for it. Puts it on the floor. Skylar goes back to serve. It's a tie game at 8. Scoreboard still has the Broncos ahead by 1. Skylar's got a short serve, passed back over the net. Michaela tries to send it back. Leans a little too far backwards, though. Can't get a good swing at it. Gives the Broncos the point. There's the serve. Leah. And Michaela puts it down on him with a kill. I'm advancing the Broncos score by 1 just so it matches the scoreboard. Brenna back to serve. Down the right side. Broncos put the ball up. Move it forward. Pass it backwards over the net. Brooklyn keeps it to the outside to Landry. Pass back over by Michaela. It's up. Takes a big swing off the top of the net. Landry keeps top of the tape. Landry keeps it alive. Leah with a pass back over the net. Broncos send it back. Brooklyn puts it up. Pass back over. Broncos pass it backwards. They still get it over. Leah to Landry. Michaela with a roll shot to the back line. Shanked out, passed back in and over. Michaela puts it up. Landry too close to the net. Broncos put it down. Brenna coming out and Elena coming in. Storm down by 2, 9-11. Broncos with the serve. Michaela moves the serve close to the net. Landry's there to tip it over, but gets called on a something to give the Broncos the point. Storm down by 3. There's a serve from Michaela again. Up to Landry. Back to Michaela with a push. Broncos lose control of the ball. Giving it to the Storm. Madeline comes out. And Harper comes in. Then Landry comes out and Bree comes in. And Harper goes back to serve. Storm down by 2. 10-12. This game only goes to 15. Down the right side. Moved back forward, close to the net, pushed over. Harper puts it up. Leah to Bree. Bree swings at it. Puts it over the net. Back passed over by the Broncos. Bree to Harper. To Bree with a push to the back line. Still in play. There's a swing into the net. Point Storm. Makes it 11-12. There's the serve. It's over the net. Pushed back over in 2. Harper puts it up. Elena tries to save it. Puts it into the net. 11-13. Timeout Storm, it looks like. Back from the timeout, Broncos have a substitution. It's 11-13, Storm down by 2. This game only goes to 15. Storm won the first set, Broncos won the second. There's the toss and the serve. Brooklyn moves it up to Harper. There's a set back to Brooklyn from the middle and a swing at it. It's over the net. Tight to the net, pushed over. Bree, Leah, Brooklyn on the outside with the push. Broncos bring it back into the court, the swing. Leah again moves it forward. Brooklyn tries to judge where the ball's going and keep it off the floor, but no luck. 11-14, set point Broncos. Serve back to Brooklyn. Harper puts it up. Out to Bree. Bree rolls it over the net. Broncos touch it. Pass it back over. Harper to Leah. Tight to the net. Michaela pushing it over. Broncos. Leah gets it up. Storm not able to get it back over the net. Broncos win set number 3, 15-11. And that means they win the match.